earbuds in, hanging out with John Jay. Watch your troubles drifting away. Something planted in your ears, tears are in your eyes. You can't hear your doorbell ring, you can't hear your baby cry.
Something Planet Podcast, episode number 552. Welcome to it. I am your host, John Jay. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. We really appreciate you. Joining me in the studio today is the two gentlemen that have founded the intranet sensation Hot Taints. Welcome to the show, Ryan Cleveland and Thomas Nickola.
Thank you for having us. Hey.
Welcome to the show. Thanks for driving all the way to Clearwater. I figured I did your show, so I figured, you know what? I'm going to extend the invitation and bring you guys into the Something Planet studio for an episode of Room Temperature Taints.
Hell yeah. Yeah, no, thank you for coming to Hot Taints.
Yeah.
That was a good time.
That was that was weird. That was weird. I mean, I want to talk about it a little bit because, where did this so if you don't know what Hot Taints is, you stop watching right now and just tune into their channel.
then come back.
I'm kidding. Don't do that. But check out the show. It's a show where it's not a podcast.
It's not a podcast.
Not on a pod, thank you.
It's just to be clear, not a podcast. It's a show where you bring different comedians into your studio and you heat their taints up.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the best description that
Yep.
I could possibly think of.
Thank you very much for that gracious and humble description, Mr. Murray. That is, I love it. The music.
I don't know why this is on a
I
loop.
keep playing it. I think
Just keep playing it.
it. Just hang
I
out.
was
Let's
jamming.
pretend we're just in a elevator the whole time.
Yeah, that's our new theme. I tried to make it sound more like a sitcom, but it ended up being yacht rock.
I like it, dude.
It ended up being yacht rock. Me and Stick Martin, we got a little carried away on the harmonies.
Yeah.
And we did too many. We did too many harmonies, and it ended up being yacht rock. So thank you, Stick Martin and the Ghost Dads for recording that for
Dude,
us.
they did a great job.
Yeah, they've done. Stick Martin has done all of our themes for the past 500 plus episodes. So
Nice. It's a lot of fucking episodes.
we always appreciate him. Yeah.
Good
Let's
job.
go, brother. That's
So what is so you guys do Hot Taints? Where did that concept come from? Was it just like you guys smoke crack together and then
It
come up
feels
with
like
it?
it. It
That's
feels
my
like that
pop
would be
pop.
the most logical explanation of how it came about.
It was
But
a minor fever dream that we every good thing is born in a garage. And we
That's
just
true. Every computer was invented inside of a garage. Every
Right.
spaceship invented in a garage.
in a garage. Good bands started in a garage. So I was like, you know what? I've got one of those. I had a camera, and I said, let's just see what we can come up with. And the first 2 times, it was just so hot. We were like, all right, we got to figure out. We'll just lean into it. 'Cause it's like we don't know. Whether we live in Florida, the garage is going to be hot. I can't afford AC in there.
You're not allowed to let comedians in the house.
I'm not letting strange dudes in the house. I've already been in trouble for that once.
completely different from my household, where it's just like there is a podcast studio that I'll rent this place out to strangers. Yeah, I have people come in here and just rent it out. I don't even know who they are.
yeah, right. Yeah, this crazy son of a bitch invited me to come to his podcast. And I was the first guest on it, and he's like, "You want to just be my co-host?" And I live down the street, so I was like, "Why not? I need a new thing to do."
It's like be my friend.
yeah.
Hey, do you want to be my friend?
It was the adult. Do you want to be my friend? Yeah, that's what guys do nowadays in their midlife crisis. They say,
Right.
Let's start
You
a
can't
podcast.
you can't just be friends with somebody. You got to start a podcast.
You got to start a podcast. Yeah, it's too good, man. We're so funny. We got to film it.
He knows
Well-
I'm actually the funny one.
Yeah, you guys, you're both comedians, right? I mean, technically.
Technically. Yeah.
I'm actually really into pickles now.
Is that your thing? And that's your thing only?
I gave
You
up
came
on
with?
comedy.
And I'm actually training to be a firefighter.
Yeah.
He thinks he can walk in a mile in my shoes. I'm like, you're gonna have to. shave that beard.
Ryan looks like if he got within a block of a house fire, that he would just go up in flames.
100%.
Yeah, like Like
The
if,
beard's
like if the
first.
temperature got over 120, yeah, he would just light on fire.
Pretty much. That's why I stay indoors
He
as much
showed
as
up.
possible.
He showed up to the station. He was like, "Hey, you guys are looking for fire retards?"
That's me.
Sorry. They
That's
used to
me.
call me
I'm
that.
pretty sure that's called an arsonist. That's the technical term for fire retards is arsonists. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a felony, Tom.
It's not. I don't support it.
I don't. Yeah, I don't think firefighters support any action that involves them getting out of a lazy boy recliner and leaving the fire station.
100%.
Honestly.
That's every firefighter that I've ever known is like, I want to sit here. Like, please don't fucking hurt yourself or light anything on fire.
You don't want to interrupt showers with the boys. Fucking.
Dude, it's the worst part, man. If you've ever
The worst part is helping people. Honestly, it's the worst part of the job.
is they just need help
Worst
with
part
the
of any
dumbest
goddamn
shit. You shouldn't need help with this. Why do you need me?
Stop having a heart attack already.
Nah, those people are cool.
No,
man.
fun fire in my neighborhood the other week. Actually, not fun fire.
Less than fun fire?
Dude, you
The
had
neighbors-
me hooked. I was like, I like fun fire.
Fun fire? No, it wasn't a fun fire. Right around the block from me, the neighbors, their deck got struck by lightning.
Yep.
Jesus.
Fucking went right up. Yeah, went right up. Like that is so they escaped the house, and the firefighters came and they put it out, and it was only their back room that got damaged.
Yeah. The old
So-
Florida room.
Yeah, the Florida room next to the deck. Yeah, so
Good old
I didn't
Florida
know that
treasures.
could happen.
Yeah. All the time.
There's
That
always
actually-
a thing in
I don't-
Florida that you find out about that you're like, wow, that's another crazy thing about Florida.
I had a lightning strike not too long ago in my backyard, and it sounded like someone shot like a gun next to my head. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Fucking loud
was-
as shit.
Yeah, and I have PTSD too, so like I about fell off of the fucking couch.
Down, get down.
Yeah,
Hit
like
the ground and start shaking.
well, yeah, like it sounds like a fucking bomb went off.
Yeah, dude, it's not. It's
I
not
don't mean to
cool.
laugh at your PTSD.
Everyone's just cracking up at the PTSD.
It's cool. I got it too, brother. Here we go. You and the dog are just like, I wish I had my blanket.
Yeah, I need. Well, that's why I have the dogs. Is that they lay on top of me when I get
Same.
scared. Yeah,
I don't like fireworks either, dude.
yeah. I'm glad that as men we can finally admit that, because I went through like nearly a 20-year period where I was like, that shit doesn't bother me. Doesn't bother me. No, fucking bothers me. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was at the baseball game and they shot one off during the national anthem, completely unannounced.
Oh.
I fucking about died. Yeah.
Those are the ones that get you.
Yeah, because it was like right in the middle of the song, and I had my hat off over my heart, and then I
Why
was
now?
like, "And the rockets red," and it was like, "Boom!"
Yep. Yep.
Scared the shit out of me.
Oh,
But you know
sorry.
what? But you know what? I drank about 4 extra beers that night, so I think
Yeah,
they
great
made their
times.
money. Yeah,
It works.
They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing.
they sold
Just
so
one
much more.
firework.
Hey, all you veterans, you know
They're
what
like,
you
veterans,
love?
come in for free.
Yeah, God bless
I
the
did- yeah.
Buccaneers.
That's some good market. That's some good fucking
It is. That's good.
salesmanship,
We
Yeah.
should start doing that.
We did.
I'm so sorry.
Now that you say this, actually, you did light a firework off while he was on our show.
That is true.
And luckily, it didn't
so
go
sorry.
off. That was a small miracle.
No, it still really bothered him, and I felt so bad having to rewatch it. I was like, "Fuck, that really did." I felt so bad.
Sorry, John.
Oh, it's always good to just scare the shit out of the veterans. That's what we want. Yeah,
I know what you guys like.
Yeah, it gets exciting.
Makes me
That's what
feel
I
alive.
talk about on stage, like about having PTSD, but I'm like, now it's like kind of exciting.
Exactly, dude.
It's not as bad anymore. So.
Yeah, it's not as bad anymore. It's
Kind of
more-
need it.
It's just kind of a thrill now. Yeah.
People don't get as scared about it anymore. They're just
Yeah.
like,
Now that
we'll
you're on
listen.
the medications. And
I actually just came back from my annual veterans checkup.
Oh, yeah?
Okay. Yeah. I did my. I went to the Bay. No, I didn't go to Bay Pines. I went to the VA clinic.
How's
I
your
got a
blood
checkup.
pressure?
Good. Yeah, I'm in
Yeah,
good
nice.
health.
Hell yeah. Quit
good-
smoking. You got good blood pressure.
Yeah, I got good blood pressure. I got
Tell yourself.
my cholesterol is a little high, but I'm 42 and I eat a lot of fried chicken. So it's
Yep.
Go
to be
to fried
expected.
chicken quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna just cut. That's why I was like, how many less wings do I have to eat a week?
Like 2.
It's just like 2 or 3, right?
Well, I mean, what number are you at right now?
I mean, about 47 wings a week.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
It's a good amount of wings.
Use a prime number.
No, no. When
I
I
don't know
was
what that would
when I
be.
was on the road more, when I was on the road more, it was a lot of chicken wings because chicken wings are kind of the safe thing to eat
Yeah.
when you go to a place where you don't know if the food is good.
Yeah, you don't want to.
It's just like, okay, well, how do you fuck up fried wings?
Yeah.
So it was a
Boneless
lot.
wings. Boneless
But-
wings are adult chicken nuggets.
Yeah, it's just nugs.
It's nugs,
It's okay
yeah.
to have some nugs after you take a
couple
shower with the
nugs.
boys. It's fine. It's no big deal. It's Pride Month.
Yeah, amen.
Nugs and snugs.
Hug, snug,
Shower,
chicken
nugs,
I got my first colonoscopy.
Oh, was that
Yeah.
awesome? Oh, they put you out for it. You don't
Yeah, well, they give you that propofol. That's it. They give you that good shit that killed Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
That's the good stuff.
Yeah,
And
that's good
that's a nice rest. Like, it doesn't really matter if they're playing with
Dreamless.
your butt because it just feels good to be out.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm advertising the wrong podcast now here. Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
you're just welcome. You're just thankful to have the attention.
Please kiss me.
All right, sir, we're going to start your anesthesia. Will you please kiss me?
You're just
Yeah.
making kissy faces.
Yeah,
while
like
you're out.
don't knock me out without giving me a little bit of a kiss first.
It's like the
okay?
last
Kiss
one you
goodnight.
Tell me
kiss
you
me on
love
the
me.
forehead.
Yeah, the doctor needs to get in here and kiss me on the lips.
One of them will definitely hold your hand. Like if you're like act scared enough, I'm nervous.
just
Will you
want
hold
you
my
to hold
hand?
me.
Oh, I guarantee they hold your hand until
All
the
the
moment
time.
that you're out, and then they're like, ugh.
Let's get
They hate it, dude. They hate it.
Let's get up in that butt.
Yeah, get in
Look
that
at this
ass.
guy's dick. They start talking shit immediately.
Oh, you think they check your dick?
Oh, I know they do.
See what they look.
I
to see
know
what it
they
looks
do.
like.
That's what scrub nurses
Wouldn't
do.
you? I mean, come on, it's there.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just want to be clear. You guys say that you would definitely look at an unconscious
I mean, it's like a
person's
group
dick.
effort. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, there's a whole team in there.
Wait, hold on.
Everybody's like, all right, let's check it out. Let's see what he's packing. Like,
Yeah, it's kind of like we all have to look at it.
yeah.
They
There's
got to put a catheter
If
in.
I was the only one in there, I'd probably let it alone.
Yeah.
But
I hope they
taking
say. I
advantage
hope
of
they're
the
saying
guy.
good things. You know, like that's. I don't care if they're looking at it, but I hope that like the doctor or the nurse went home that day,
Yeah.
and they were like, "Man, you should have seen this guy's fucking hog."
Exactly.
Okay, like it is.
Yeah.
It was glorious.
yeah. There was a nice little freckle on it too.
They take pictures.
How did you know?
Come on, John.
Yep.
Let's not play coy here.
All right. You're right.
You made us.
So I got signed up for so I got the I'm doing all my old man shit now. I'm doing all the old man shit. They went up the butt.
Yep.
Which is the colonoscopy. They did the endonoscopy.
I like how you keep drinking.
How are you
water.
tangling
Is that-
yourself up so bad?
I'm not
Just put
sure,
that
dude.
cord on
I'm
the
not
ground.
sure.
What's that last
be honest.
endoscopy you had? Is that up the wee? Oh,
No,
up
the
wee?
colonoscopy or
Is
no,
the
the
butt.
endoscopy is in the throat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they had to check out my throat.
Yeah, it's like Eiffel Tower dress.
Not great. I am not the throat goat.
No.
I,
A lot of gagging.
Yeah. It was a huge gag reflex.
Yeah. You gotta
then-
pull your thumb while you do it.
Oh,
Is that the trick?
Yeah, it's like a
You have
nerve
to dislocate
thing.
your thumb.
Yeah.
that way you just swallow real hard. And,
You pinch in between your thumb right there.
I don't know. I'll
Here,
try
let me
that.
show you.
Try that next time.
off air.
Let's just zoom in on Ryan. Let's just zoom in on Ryan, and then we can do a test.
I don't know what my gag reflex is like.
I can fit
honestly.
my whole fist in my mouth. No.
Yeah. So the final old man thing that I actually signed up for, I signed up for my first vasectomy.
Oh,
And I
hell
think
yeah.
you only have to get one, right?
Yeah.
I think you only have to get
Question
one.
Unless they
Yeah.
fuck up and then you get a kid,
You
and
could.
then you get a second
Right,
one,
but they said they said they're gonna test it.
Yeah. You gotta
they
test.
So
it,
did
yeah.
you guys get vasectomies yet?
No, I need to.
No, you guys
refuse.
have, and you guys both have kids, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so you guys are just real dumb.
Well, all
Like
the
you
women
already have, you both already have kids. Like definitely get it now.
all the women I sleep with have experienced menopause, so I'm good. Like it's like a requirement.
There's always a miracle. Okay, there can be a miracle.
Uteruses don't tend to grow back, so
okay.
Women don't.
menopause is good,
Women
and
don't lose
hysterectomies.
their whole uterus during menopause.
I
That's
meant
not what's happening.
hysterectomies. Menopause and hysterectomies. This is
It's weird that the only kind of women attracted to you don't have any reproductive organs.
It's just an instinct.
Small blessings. Yeah,
It's
right?
an instinct, like, oh.
The fertile ones are like, no.
Oh, he's not gonna be.
The
able
ones
to
that
take
are
care
done
of
with
this.
life, they're like, all right, he
Do
looks
not
fun.
jizz anywhere near me. Yeah.
Yeah.
You
That's
should be
fair.
wearing
That's
a
fair. I
mask.
don't want any more fucking babies. I'm done with babies.
Amen.
So yeah, that's we decided. I
Good
decided.
for you. Hell yeah.
I decided that we haven't had kids yet,
Yeah.
and I decided that I was 42, and I was like,
Dude,
I don't want
yeah.
to be old dad.
You don't have the
Yeah.
energy to keep up with a
no,
baby.
I can barely take care of myself.
Yeah,
at this
I was
point,
in
okay?
25 in the best shape of my life, and I barely had energy to keep up with my kids.
Yeah, I
and
don't
shit.
have that kind of fucking
Time, patience,
wherewithal
energy,
and time. Yeah.
stamina.
I just don't like. I go to the grocery store and afterwards I'm like, fuck, I should probably take a nap right now.
Right?
yeah. Not with kids, you don't.
No,
I should probably.
So I decided that the best and most selfish thing that I could do is get a vasectomy.
No,
Amen.
it's not selfish. Good. It's
And plus it's
fine.
just a good idea. You can't get the
Having a-
abortions here. So
having a
like,
kid for any
smush
other
motion.
reason than wanting the kid is more selfish. Like I don't
That's
like-
true. That's true.
like,
You
'cause-
should have to want it.
Yeah, and know what you're fucking doing when you have it.
I don't know. Elon Musk says we need more white babies.
Well, he can make as many as he wants. He can afford that shit.
Yeah,
okay?
he can afford it. Yeah, make all the babies. you
Yeah,
want.
and that's what I've been saying forever.
That'll whittle away his fortune,
is that
too.
dads nowadays are just too good. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a
So
great
we need
father.
more guys like Elon Musk to just
true.
jizz in as many women as possible, so we could have some strife in these kids.
Yeah.
Right now, millennial dads,
Yeah.
they're too good.
They're killing
yeah.
a whole generation of strippers. Like,
yeah. There's not going to be any strippers left.
Yeah.
Like, because these
we're gonna have
dads are just
we're
showing
gonna have
up
a decade
every day.
of
There'll
ancient
be a
strippers.
gap. There'll be a gap.
There'll
There's
be
always
a
poor people.
small gap.
Yeah.
So there's always going to be pores. You're
Yeah.
right.
There's
The poor-
always gonna be
You're
poor
right. The
people.
poors will help with the strippers.
Thank you.
But yeah, we need more dads like Elon Musk that are just gonna take off.
Yeah. Give their mom a bunch of money and flee.
They're gonna play Diablo 4 on
Meta
Twitch
Quest.
while they're taking ketamine.
Exactly.
That's what we need. It's more guys like that.
Yeah.
Ketamine sounds fun. Yeah.
Like the dads we had when we were growing up.
Yeah, always at work, never
didn't
around.
look at us.
Yeah. Didn't
Yeah.
even look at us. Yeah.
I don't know my dad.
that checks out. Yeah, that checks out.
I'm gonna have him on the podcast. Actually, I mean the internet. So.
I'm gonna find him
great.
and then invite him. Hey, I know that we can't be friends unless you first come on my podcast.
Just start asking more of the people. Do you think you're my dad?
You sure though? Are you sure?
How do you know you're not my dad?
Anytime I see a guy in the audience drinking a Busch Light, I always ask if he's my real dad. Yeah, that's my kind of
you got that
go-to.
milk?
Daddy?
Dad, did you bring us cigarettes
I can
too?
smell you.
Yeah, Ryan.
So yeah,
Put on deodorant.
getting the vasectomy. Gonna be
for you.
selfish.
yeah.
No, it's good. You did your job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
okay not to have kids.
I have dogs,
For the people at
and I just want everyone out there that has kids to know that having dogs is the exact same thing.
Shut
Yeah.
the fuck up.
That's what I posted on Mother's Day. I was like,
close.
shout out to all the moms out there. I'm actually a dog mom and a dog dad.
Yeah.
I'm both.
I mean,
And it's the same thing.
I'll
I
give
like
you
that
I'll give you
idea.
that a little bit, but people do frown on you when you keep your kids in a cage. Less
That
so with
is
a dog.
true, but I mean, that's allowed though, right? We're in Florida.
I mean, you just gotta keep
If the
it
cage
secret.
is inside, nobody can tell.
Exactly. It's air conditioning.
Obviously, it's not the
Sounds
same
so
thing, but
devious.
I do like telling parents that.
Yeah.
Just
I
'cause
believe it.
It always gets mad. They always get mad, and rightfully so.
Rightfully so. Yeah.
I do know how to irritate people.
As we do as comics. I love telling everybody, I'm like, comics are essentially attention whores, and they laugh, and I'm like, I'm not kidding. That's the only reason we do this shit.
We're just we were neglected as children.
Yep.
okay, yeah.
TV was my third parent, so.
Checks out.
Oh.
You guys
You
are
see it?
fidgeting quite a bit. You guys are fidgeting.
I'm not.
I wanted to give out my pickles for you.
I have
are we
a stamp
talking
on
about
my.
pickles?
Oh, wait, wrong
Yeah, I
one.
wanted
have
to
a
give you-
stamp.
Like you got
my
the
hand.
sliced ones already, but I also wanted to give you.
Oh,
Do
Ryan,
you want to try some
Spears?
pickles?
Ryan really wants to advertise his
Spears.
pickles. You got the camera's over here. What are you
Spears.
looking over there for?
I was gonna hand them to you,
Oh.
but I wanted to show the camera too.
These are my pickles.
These are pickle spears.
I make the
You know,
spears.
And then
These are the least trustworthy pickles, I gotta say, that I've ever
They're so
seen.
good.
Oh, are those holes?
and those are holes, and I'm gonna bite into one of these.
Check
right
out
now.
sloppy pickles at sloppypickles.com.
Not yet.
I feel like there's too much
Don't buy
audio equipment in here
All right,
for
let's
this
not
amount of
open the
pickles.
pickles. Yeah. It's fair. It's your place. I get it.
I told him.
Can he go? Does he not usually go an hour without eating pickles?
I don't
is
eat them all the
weird.
time. I always have them with me, though. It's kind of weird. I know.
Where can we buy your pickles, Ryan? Because now
I
I
like a
accept
trunk.
donations for my pickles.
Oh, because you're not
wherever you can
legally
find me.
allowed to sell them? Is that what you're saying?
It's just a hobby of mine.
He's technically.
I
Do
will
you
be
have to-
registered
do you-
with the state by the end of the year.
Do you have to write "not for human consumption" on
Yes,
them?
yes.
They're artistic pickles.
They're
only.
autistic pistol. Yeah.
Yeah, they're just for show.
They're just for show.
potpourri. They're
But if you'd like to
technically
take some
potpourri.
home as a decoration for a small donation of money,
Yeah, it's like, selling someone a bag of marbles. It's like you're not supposed to eat those.
Don't eat these.
But you can.
You
There's
can.
no law against
it'll,
it.
it'll pass through somehow.
True. Which is so weird, right? Like, how does it go all the way? I had to
Yeah,
pull
human
a
body's
paper towel
amazing.
out of one of my dog's butts.
How do
once,
people
and that was
survive being a
weird.
heroin addict? Like, you can
I
eat
don't
a
know.
marble.
Let's ask Kurt
You eat a
Cobain.
marble, you eat 2 bottle caps.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
It's fine.
Hold on. You
The
need
human
2
race
bottle
didn't
caps.
get to where we are today without eating a few bottle caps and marbles. All right, like
What time is it? Oh, right now I gotta let you guys know that
Oh, you guys
we
have
are
to leave.
sponsored. My show is
Hell yeah.
sponsored by the Carry Cart. It's if you go to carrycart.com, that's Carry Cart with 2 Ks. Right now, and use the code SP at checkout, you're going to get $20 off your very first Carry Cart. Do you guys know what a Carry Cart is?
no, is it like a grocery delivery?
No, a Carry Cart is it's a 4-in-1 product. So it's a step ladder, it's a dolly, it's a trolley,
I see where this is going.
and it's a cart. Although I don't know what the difference between a trolley and a cart is, really.
Like you pull.
They're claiming 4. It's at least 3.
It's at least
Yeah.
it's pretty nice. Three's good. Three's
These
good.
are their pictures.
Yeah,
Can we get pictures of the
normally I have that pulled up, but if you go to
Don't worry about
carrycart,
Yeah. That's where we
right
would
now.
check it out.
Oh,
And
fucking-
that's
'cause we're
Carry Cart
live.
with 2 C's or 2 K's.
Thank God there's not 3. In there,
Yeah,
huh?
that's the thing that the owner of the company keeps telling me not to say in the ad. He's like, don't say it doesn't have 3 Ks. And I'm like, but it doesn't. And then he's like, just don't bring that up.
Really emphasize that there's only 2 Ks. Yeah, that sounds like the
Carry
people that
carts.
work with us too.
Here we go. I'm pulling it up for you guys. Let's
All
see.
right, thank you. This store is currently unavailable.
Not good, dude. Not
I think I might have lost that sponsor. I think it's
This is live, right? We're live.
Throw an extra K in there for
There we
shits
go.
and gigs.
Oh shit!
yeah, no, it's gone. It's gone. All right, I guess we're not sponsored by that anymore. All right, you know what? I don't even want to say the other sponsors now because I don't want anything bad to happen to their business. So yeah,
You can blame us for that if you want.
Currently-
Yeah, my bad, dude.
currently unsponsored. I
3K thing really fucked.
really fucked him up. Thanks a lot, guys.
Oh, God, that's great.
You actually bankrupted them.
I guess I'm not getting the $20 I was promised this week. I guess I'm not. I recently, last year I released my special on Amazon Prime.
Congratulations.
If
That
you
was
want to
good.
check out John J. Murray, Rhinoceros on Amazon, I would appreciate that.
Rhinoceros.
And for a limited time only, I have my set from Unholy Comedy Show streaming live on Twitch. That's twitch.tv/somethingplanet.
I hope to be on the Unholy Comedy Show
All
one
new,
day.
all new jokes. That have
on
never
Unholy?
Been, yeah, on
Hell yeah.
Unholy, never been recorded before. So
Cool.
Yeah, dude.
yeah, get it while you can because I'm gonna record those like for real someday.
Yeah.
Like honestly, no, don't even. That's for you.
Those are just for me. Yeah,
Those
those
are
are not
for
for anybody
you.
else. Yeah,
You people don't deserve those jokes.
that's true.
They didn't pay
That's
for
true.
that.
Yeah,
shit.
the
people
Unholy
that
Comedy
paid for
Show.
those jokes earned them.
The Unholy Comedy Show was really excellent.
It's awesome.
It
They do a
was-
good show.
Yeah, they really do put on a great show.
Twice a year?
I think they do it 4 to 6 times a year, at least 4 times a year.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so
That's awesome.
It's at the Zubrick Magic Theater. Have you ever seen these Zubrick guys?
I have not.
They
They
are.
make the fake diamonds, right?
No, that's the store in the mall, I think.
Oh, my fault.
That's cubic. That's cubic
Zirconia.
zirconia.
Oh yeah, my
yeah.
bad.
It's dyslexic.
They only do that in Vegas. That's how tight their anuses are. Just put a piece of coal in there and
Popping out fake diamonds.
No, they have. You
Stressed.
go back there and it's like you're not even supposed to talk about it because it's like you can like see some of the secrets or whatever.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like-
yeah.
Yeah, like you like do not tell anybody about this. But I saw like some of their tricks and I'm like, damn, it's like impressive what they can like fit. Like
Yeah, you
in
got
the-
have
behind the
contortionists, like
yeah, what they can
assistants,
fit like behind the scenes and that like shows up on the stage
Yeah.
during the show. Amazing. There's like birds back there and shit. It's insane.
Don't tell them.
They won't even let you have a drink on stage. They're like, no, our shit is too delicate. Like
Yeah.
you're gonna have to
Yep.
just deal with it.
Get that
Yeah, yeah.
stays in the green room, sir.
Yeah, stays in the green room.
That
Yeah,
stays
they're
in the
not
green
fucking-
room, sir.
They're not fucking around. But
No, that's production, baby.
Hell yeah.
High level.
but yeah, they definitely sell a lot of drinks there. The first night we did the show, I was headlining, and the second night Matt Fernandez was headlining, and we just flip flopped. And first night, crowd was a little difficult. I think about half the crowd was in the whiskey bar
Hell yeah.
next to it.
Hell yeah.
For like an hour before the show, because I was also in the whiskey bar for like an hour before the show.
yeah.
He recognized all those motherfuckers.
And I recognized a lot of people that were,
Whoopsies.
and it was like it was like a Goomba like New York Italian wedding
Oh,
that was in
no.
town. So they were doing a lot of like, hey,
Lots of
There's a
that.
lot of that,
Yeah.
and they got into the
Guilty.
showroom. By the time I got up 2 hour or hour and a half later or whatever, they were fantastically drunk. So I would have to do about 3 minutes of crowd work between
yeah.
each bit just to get them to concentrate.
Come back and stuff.
Yeah,
All
like-
right, let's.
Yes, if they say, I start telling about a story about how I shit my pants, and then I have to do a little crowd work to get them to come back.
Come
in.
back,
Like, This is a
yeah.
long story. You guys got to be here for this.
Stick with me.
Focus,
stick with
focus.
Me. Yeah, hold on.
Kids.
Cheers. Amen, guys. Thanks for having us, Mr.
yeah.
John J. Murray. Appreciate you so much.
Cheers.
Hell yeah.
Cheers. Oh God, I don't set
Make
fire
sure
here.
to check us out on all of our socials at John JS Planet, at the Ryan Cleveland, when there's periods in there. He likes to
Yeah.
put periods.
Hot
and then
Taints.
at Hot Taints with a period in there.
Boom.
I'm only describing it because some people still listen audio. So.
Yeah, I know. I like to
and
do
at
that.
Something Planet Podcast on Instagram. If you follow us on Spotify, we're both audio and video on Spotify. So Spotify is kind of cool because you could just be like watching it if you want, but then if you want to go do the dishes or mow the lawn or
Yeah.
whatever, you can just turn it off and it just goes straight to audio.
Way
Yeah.
easier than YouTube.
Yeah, way easier.
Way
Well,
easier than
YouTube apparently does it,
Don't look
but
at
you
me
have to
like
pay
that.
for the premium
Yeah.
on YouTube to get it to
Yeah.
not
The users
turn
aren't
off.
doing that. It's,
Yeah, it's
such a
not
system.
as good. I like YouTube, but Spotify is where we're getting the majority of our listeners and
Nice,
viewers
awesome.
right now. So
That's good.
appreciate everybody that has followed us on
pull the fucking
Spotify.
beard.
Are you guys on Spotify?
We've got some episodes on there.
Got
I've-
some episodes,
I
but
haven't
what is
updated
what is the
anything.
YouTube channel?
Hot Taints internet show.
Hot
Taints and internet show.
Hot.
Intranet.
Don't
'cause-
make it any more confusing.
No,
please.
no.
Hot
God
Taints
forbid you make your title confusing.
and internet show.
Intranet.
Intranet
yeah,
show.
because
Okay.
God forbid.
Yeah,
I
don't
can't
make it
change
easy.
it. I tried to change it. I can't. I already wanted to delete that and intranet show.
But it brings it up right away when you get to that and intranet.
Yeah, we're the only intranet show.
Yeah, what exactly is the internet? Is that the thing that's a series of tubes that I heard so
I
much
believe
about?
so. Yeah, Al Gore created it. Yeah,
Al
yeah.
Gore created
It's
it.
just
I believe-
pneumatic tubes, like the things at the bank.
It's,
Yeah, yeah.
it's basically the mechanical version of what the internet is.
Okay, so you just so it's
analog
like
version
so it's
of
like
the
you
internet.
get like you record a episode on VHS tape and then you put it into
Exactly.
one of those things at the bank and then you shoot it
And then
up into
somebody
there.
on the other end gets it onto the website.
Yeah.
But you
for
don't
us.
know who that is.
No,
No, exactly. It's a complete stranger.
They're just happy to be a part of it.
Honestly, they're very confused as to why they're there and where they go after.
I am
All right, now what do I do? I guess I'm done with YouTube for a minute.
Guess I'm done with YouTube.
That's my goal.
I did want to talk about since you guys are also Manoverse male influencers. I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about that because I've been reading about it. Apparently, what the Democrats are saying in closed door meetings is that they need to find their Manoverse influencer that isn't like a total fucking
Like a
dumb
really
fuck.
Chad Democrat.
Yeah, like they need. Yeah, they want a Chad Democrat.
Based,
That's what they want.
based
That is what
Democrat.
They want a base. They want a Democrat.
I'll do it.
That eats.
Yeah, like, bro, healthcare is like cool.
Yeah, like bro, like everybody going to the doctor is sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like women being equal is like the best thing.
It's okay.
we should really look into this feminism thing, guys.
Yeah.
Like,
Whoa.
So yeah,
down.
I want to offer myself up there
I
too.
think
I
you
could
should.
do it.
Yeah, I'll back you. I second the motion.
back me
yeah,
to be like the male liberal
Who was a good
influencer.
one in the past?
I don't know if I'm liberal, and I'm definitely not a Democrat.
You're definitely
Yeah.
a leftist.
but maybe I'm a leftist.
You're a
I don't know.
leftist.
Am I a
Leftist
leftist?
center.
Because liberal and Democrats, like, they're still conservative in
That's
my
Antifa
opinion.
now.
It's Antifa. Well, I don't like fascism. That's
Exactly.
true.
Fascism sucks.
I am against
Nobody
that.
likes real fascism.
I'm against fascism.
Also agreed.
Pro Indiana Jones.
Pro Indiana Jones.
Yeah, sure.
There's a lot-
He did fight
Did
fascists.
you bring your hat?
I did.
There's a lot of mention of Indiana
you can't
Jones.
wear the headphones over
when,
the hat.
yeah, when we
It's
get
okay, I
into
can hear you.
Antifa talks online,
You got to put it on.
when we get into Antifa talks online, there's a lot of Indiana Jones talk. So
Why is that?
I don't because he hates Nazis.
Yeah, I mean, he does. That's true. He
It's
did-
Indiana Jones and the Blues Brothers.
How many times did he
Oh,
fight
they don't
Nazis?
like
It was like
Nazis.
twice, right?
Huh?
He fought Nazis twice, right? The
Twice.
first one and then
No, the fourth one he fights Nazis again.
Oh, again, yeah,
Yeah.
alien Nazis. If I'm
no,
not
that's no. Fifth one he fights Nazis again.
Oh, okay, okay.
No, fourth one it was Soviets.
Soviets. Okay.
Fourth one was Soviets. Fifth one Nazis again.
Which one was the Crystal Skull? Soviets.
Fourth one that was Soviets.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because Nazis and aliens is too much, but Soviets and aliens. That's
Right.
Yeah.
That's totally
fair.
fine.
That's too. It's too close to home. Nazis and aliens.
So yeah. So what else?
Yeah, both.
So what
too
else?
close to reality.
What else? I eat. I'll eat some wild game. I'm down for wild game.
Hell yeah! You got some. You got something to eat?
I got I got a rabbit in the back.
yeah.
It's still alive, but we can
Okay.
eat it.
I don't want to kill it.
That'll
though.
kill it.
That was no. I've never killed a
chicken
rabbit,
out.
but
Me neither.
I have a friend that would go to like a farm on her way home from work and like buy a rabbit. And then like just sit down with it and just like whisper in its ear and like, you're a beautiful baby. You're so beautiful. And then she would just kill that motherfucker and make dinner out of it.
Yeah.
Well, at least she appreciated
This was like a petite blonde in her mid-20s.
Is she hot?
Oh, absolutely
Oh.
beautiful. Yeah.
Pull her up on the Facebook.
Yeah. Can we see that? Can we call her?
Yeah. So
That'd be great.
So I've eaten wild game. I honestly I don't have the heart to kill. An
No
animal.
kidding.
I don't
Yeah.
know if I could do that.
I mean,
Yeah.
in survival mode, I could do
Yeah,
it.
right, if
but
I had
Survival
to.
mode, but
like, if I can go to the store and get a steak still.
Right, if I'm passing by Publix,
Yeah, it's gonna be
and
tough.
I'm like, yeah,
Yeah, your poor little rabbit sitting next to you, like, yeah, you're cool, man.
There's
Yeah,
like a
like,
steak and
I'll let
shake.
you go.
but I would definitely do some. I would definitely do some like wild pig hunting.
Yeah.
That I would love to do. We should
Yeah.
do that.
I
Yeah.
should do that.
and we should
I'll
get like a
set
big
that up.
because
speaker
they're
that's
bad
like-
for the bad for the
Whoa.
environment.
They are, yeah, they're invasive.
They're
as
invasive.
fuck.
Yeah,
Pieces of
so
shit.
You can't. Yeah, they're
Fuck
fucking
those
pieces
pigs.
of shit.
They are. They're pieces of shit.
They
Dude.
really are.
Those
Yeah.
pigs are Nazis.
I mean, yeah, kind of.
Nazi pigs.
Well, if you say Nazi pigs in the same sentence,
Too
it's probably
close
gonna
to
fuck
home.
up the algorithm. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, they're gonna be too close.
Nazi
Fuck 12.
kangaroos.
Yeah.
Pig fascists.
But yeah, I think I'm down to be
This
this
guy-
male
this guy-
influencer. I've recently tried. I've
We're
recently
just being based liberals.
sent my resume and my application to host Monster Jam.
Hell yeah.
Oh, dude, that-
Monster Jam is trying to have a glow up, and they're trying to make it like a real like TV show.
Hell yeah. Okay.
So
need you.
that's they. I don't know why they haven't offered me the job already.
They need you. Yeah, it's gonna be
You're
a
gonna
good
send
time.
them the whole thing. You send them the whole.
Put you
word.
on a microphone to commentate the
to
whole
comment,
thing. Oh.
obviously I know what Gravedigger is. Okay?
yeah.
Look at me.
Yeah,
Grave digger.
obviously, clearly, clearly.
my own grave.
So I'm well on my way to becoming a male influencer. I actually, I have been approached.
Do you take
by,
steroids?
I have been. No, I don't take steroids.
Yeah.
You might wanna
Fucking
think
look at
about
me.
it.
Yes.
If I took steroids, it'd be like, why? What
Yeah.
steroids are you
I'm just
taking? They're
saying,
not working.
You might want to think
you.
about it. Yeah.
I'll get you on some
I'll
shit.
think about it.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
no, I have been approached by. I wouldn't say the Democratic Party, but but somebody that is going to be funding the Democratic Party about punching up speeches and stuff. So I might end up being this
That's cool.
super
Part of a
leftist
speech-writing team?
Am I
Like the next
leftist or
Aziz
am I
Ansari?
progressive? What is the
Progressive,
difference?
probably.
What is progressive?
Progressive's more in line with
Right
the
of
status
center.
quo, but a little left of
Oh
center.
yeah, I want like cheap shit. Like I want to be able to go to Walmart and order stuff from Amazon for like
Okay.
super cheap.
Yeah,
Channing
yeah.
Tatum.
Yes. Wait, what?
Is he like a beta? He's like a based liberal. Right?
He's
Channing Tatum?
yeah.
Sure.
I don't know.
Maybe.
He was in Magic Mike, and
Yeah.
he's also from Florida.
Let's look
Hot.
up his
Yeah,
things
can
on
you-
Yeah,
Trump.
he
Look
danced
up.
with his dong out in Ybor
Don't
City.
tell him to look
the-
shit up.
Telling you to look shit up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Channing Tatum danced with his dick out in Ybor City in the early 2000s. There's no way he's a liberal.
We've all been there. Let's be honest.
Yeah, Fire Academy isn't going to pay for itself.
Amen, dude. It's rough out there.
Well, I guess we could move on from the Manosphere.
Yeah, I mean, I believe
I think
in you.
we might be too manly for the Manosphere, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah,
I mean,
sure.
I mean, dude, I'm not gonna admit to it. Never mind.
don't say you respect women. That's going too far.
No.
Just manly.
Only as
Like,
far as I
it.
can
You got
throw
to
'em.
ease into it.
what is a man? You know what I mean? Like, I hate all the things,
Hey,
man.
man,
Like, I
what
hate
is a
cars
man?
and sports and guns and Joe Rogan. I hate all that shit.
I feel the way I feel about guns is like the same way I feel about like a table saw.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it's-
Better to have it. And
Yeah, like I probably need one.
Right.
But like
Eventually,
like
I'm gonna use it.
But like I'm not gonna
Right.
take pictures with it or anything.
Oh,
I'm not
yeah.
gonna take it on a date with me.
Yeah, yeah. It's a tool. It stays
I'm
in
gonna
its
brag
place.
about it.
Yeah, I'm gonna brag about it online. Look at this cool bandsaw. I have.
Hey, you know anybody else who makes cabinets? Check out this miter cut. I did a double
not gonna-
dovetail.
Like I'm not gonna put on like a tool belt and then like
Yeah, I
take
got-
pictures with it.
Dude, have you been stalking my Facebook? It's all
I am
table
all that
saws
is
and tool
man.
belts.
Anyway, I think we should jump into some important news.
Oh shit!
News.
Oh, more music. So we don't.
Live in the Something Planet studio in beautiful Montreal, Canada, from the team that brought you Are Racehorses Real? And Girls Gone Golfing, this is Something Planet World News.
Welcome to Something Planet World News, where we only cover the most important news happening in the world right now. I think it's gonna replay again. I must have some sort of setting on that like
It's on a
repeats this
replay?
shit. Yeah,
Let's repeat.
I think
somewhere.
let's see if it repeats. Let's see. It's fun for the listeners at home.
Okay.
Yep. It did. It did. I'm gonna have to fix that setting later. Anyway, world news. Let's let me jump on here and see if I can.
This is why we needed the stapler.
I was gonna say, you should have brought it. You should have.
Should have brought the stapler. Oh no, we don't do cuts on this show. You guys like to do a lot of editing on your show. We just go with it here.
Keep rolling, baby.
We're just fucking
That's it,
hanging
man.
out.
I'm just cool to hang out.
Yeah.
All right. First up,
There we go.
we got unemployed Chinese youths pay fake companies to hire them to pretend to work.
What?
Millions of people report to their office jobs every day, but while the overwhelming majority get paid to do so, some actually pay fake companies to allow them to pretend to work there in exchange for a daily fee of between 30 and 50 yuan. I think it's pronounced John.
John?
It's
Yeah,
John.
John.
It's John, like in
Like
Philadelphia.
jogging.
Like, give me 40 Johns.
John for John.
Can we get 40 Johns?
Yeah, it's about. I need a hot dog and a slim. Yeah, about
some water
45
ice.
yawns.
Water ice?
Water ice is
Water
40
ice.
Johns.
And some water ice.
So it's about $4 to $7.
4 to 7. Poor bastards.
So they pay to be in an office to pretend to work.
Yeah, so
but they,
people.
no, but they don't technically pretend to work because if they get a salary.
No, they're not. They're not getting a salary. They're paying. They're not being paid that. They're paying that fee
Okay.
to pretend to work. So
$4 to
it's like
$7 a day.
it's reminding me. So they
Dystopian
they
as
allow
fuck.
clients to chill in their facilities, and then for an extra layer of realism, they can pay extra for like fictitious tasks, or fake manager, or even stage employee rebellions.
Hold on.
These so-called pretend-to-work companies have been growing in popularity this year to meet a growing demand among unemployed youth.
Okay. I think we need to stop right here, and we need to start doing this.
You think you're going to make a fake workspace?
Yes. I think we could make a fake workspace.
Staging employee rebellions. That's amazing. Like, we're not going to take this shit anymore.
Yeah, it's like Severance. Like you bring a marching band in. And
we start a fake tech company, hire people to pretend to be employees.
We can call it Doggles.
Doggles. They pay us to pretend to be employees so they can collect their Social Security and disability checks. Right? They go on our fake books. Whereas a 401, this is too deep. It's too deep.
We'll talk about it after the cast.
I think this is
work out the
profitable.
logistics.
I think we could turn some money out of it.
No, you know what this reminds me of? Have you guys seen that show, The Rehearsal?
No, I want to
With
though.
Nathan Fielder.
Yeah.
It's like 2 seasons now, and he basically sets up these like elaborate rehearsals for like social situations.
Ooh, that's
It's become a like a #1 hit in the autistic person community
shit. That's not cool.
because they really like. Apparently, they really like the idea of being able to like practice for everything.
Yeah.
So it's really great. So that's what this reminds me of. It's like, let me practice going to work.
Yeah, I
right?
feel like it's like also like they're paying for that to keep in the mindset of getting a job, going to work, and making sure you keep those skills up. And also, you're not just sitting at home getting depressed and like hating your life.
That's true.
You're getting out. It's almost like going to a bar, but really,
I think it's a different take. It's
awful.
like
It's really dystopian and awful.
it is very dystopian. It's like a gym for like awkwardness.
Yeah.
If you wanted to, just because you could pay the same amount of money to go to an Anytime Fitness and get pizza once a month, or you can go to this place and like sexually harass other awkward people.
It's like, well, I
No
paid my
HR here, motherfucker.
I paid my
we both
$7.
paid to be here.
I can stare at your tits all day. I paid
All
$7.
day.
Come over here, sugar tits.
I'm not touching myself anymore, Dan.
I paid
You
my
said I
$7
had
Johns.
to stop touching myself.
I'm not
but I
touching
did.
myself.
You can't see into this cubicle anyway.
Stop asking for hugs.
Yeah, this
I'm a hugger.
This
Okay,
is
I'm a hugger.
weirdly dystopian, for sure.
Yeah.
It's just me and 16 other of my autistic friends. Just
Clacking away at computers.
Speaking of the world ending,
Oh my god, this story is amazing.
Glacier
That's sad.
collapse buries most of Swiss village.
Wild.
That is,
That video is intense.
that happened. Can we
That's
watch
what,
the
like
video?
I immediately just posted. like, oh, so global warming isn't a Chinese hoax?
Oh no! Who knew?
Still out there.
Yeah, let's-
Climate change.
yeah,
climate change.
we don't know. Yeah,
When you
it's
say global warming, all they're like, oh, it's cold though.
I'm
It
skeptical.
was 55 degrees in Boston last night.
Yeah,
for the
right.
baseball
So,
game.
where's your global warming now?
Yeah, where's your global warming now? My penis is soft because it's so cold out.
That's the glyphosate.
dude? That poor town, dude. That was crazy.
That's insane.
Yeah, and then
Hold
I think
on.
one guy was lost in it because they evacuated the shit.
Yeah,
out
there's
of it.
one guy missing.
Yeah,
they evacuated it
knew.
well ahead of time.
Yeah, because they had put money into their scientists.
So it's been partially destroyed after a huge chunk of glacier has crashed down into the valley. They evacuated some days ago, but because of fears of the glacier was disintegrating, one person has been reported missing, and many homes have been completely flattened.
Poor people.
Blatton's mayor, Matthias Belwad,
great name.
said the unimaginable has happened, but promised the village still has a future. It's not the unimaginable. They predicted it like 3 years ago. Yeah, they were like, look at that thing. It's going to break
saw it
apart.
coming.
That's taking us out.
Yeah, they had totally imagined it ahead of time.
I don't think this is going to last a couple more summers, dude.
Local authorities have requested support from the Swiss Army Knives Disaster Relief Unit.
is that really what it said?
No, it says Swiss Army. I just had to add knife to that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
had to. Glad you
The
did.
disaster that has befallen Blatten is the worst nightmare for communities across the Alps. Yeah, so the Alps has like a shit ton of glaciers, hunks still stuck up there.
And everybody just wants to build in a valley because it's so pretty.
And then everybody's like,
say,
man,
dude.
I should really just move here and
Kinda
just
asked
ski
for
full
it.
time.
I should live
Oh,
on the
yeah,
water in
that's a
Florida.
mountain. That's a mountain. That's a
Well, that's the
iceberg.
thing with this climate change. It's like the places that everyone wants to live, like here, Miami, fucking New York,
Become a death
the
trap.
Alps,
Yep.
fucking the Caribbean islands, like
California.
California. Yeah, like everyone.
Burning.
Yeah, all the places
Hong
that people
Kong.
really want to live are dying.
Yep.
Yeah.
Burning up.
It's weird.
With fire.
I'm currently trying to sell a house that is on the water, and so far I've only gotten lowball offers because it is, you know,
on to it.
25 steps from the Gulf of America, guys. It's right there. It's
beautiful.
right there.
So some
it's
party.
absolutely gorgeous. But like people are like, do I really need a house right here?
Yeah.
I could just.
Can I really afford it flooding every 3 or 4
Nah,
years?
this year will go quiet. People forget. It'll
You think
sell
so?
I know it.
I
If
know.
this year
Let's
goes
knock
quiet,
on
you'll
this
sell
desk.
it next year for
Yeah,
sure.
it'll do it.
Yeah, it might be one of those things where I have to hold on to it for another 6 months.
Listen. The thing with real estate, no bullshit. You don't ever let it go, because in 15 years, that bitch will be 4 times as much money.
Or
Who knows?
underwater.
Or underwater. Even if that bitch is
I might
underwater.
have to. You know what? I
you
might
own
have
the
to turn
property,
it.
man, not the building.
I might have to turn it into like a homeless encampment.
Yeah,
to
right.
be able to afford it.
We could turn it into
Just
a,
have them bring all their collective change to you,
Yeah.
and you can be like, all right.
Yeah,
this is your
yeah,
night.
like
we'll
everybody
turn it into a
pays
fake
$3.
workplace.
Yeah, let's turn it into a fake workplace.
An able body, but we'll call it like maybe bodies.
yeah,
My mom.
yeah, like day labor.
Can you swim?
We're building a dock. We're building a dock.
My
Park
mom
your
is
boats.
from Greensburg, Kansas, right?
Oh.
Fucking bumfuck nowhere in the middle of Kansas, and
Yeah.
I think it was 2005 or 6. It was one of the tornadoes that recategorized tornado scales
Yeah.
because it was like a 5-mile wide tornado just came through and took out the entire town of Greensburg.
Really?
The only thing left standing was the brand new liquor store, which small blessings, fucking.
Well, you still needed that fucking liquor store for sure.
Oh yeah. Everybody came out of their bomb shelters that they built in the 40s because of the war,
Yeah.
and they were like, "Fuck, liquor."
It's just gone.
yeah. The whole town was gone. Yeah, it
I've
was absolutely
seen
crazy.
some of those
All out of
tornadoes.
turpentine.
Some of those tornadoes this year were like as devastating.
Oh,
as
yeah.
that. Like, and it seems like, are they happening more?
Oh yeah. They just don't report it on the news. But like earlier this year, there was some big weather pattern out on the Pacific Northwest Ocean that was just like sending bands of extreme weather across the entire United States. It was just tornado after tornado. It's fucking.
Yeah, it's
fun.
So where is the safe place to
Bringing
go?
me down. dude.
Underground.
There's got to be some place where the weather is good. Like, is it cool in Italy? No, that's
Are
on
you
the
cool
Alps
with the
as well.
cold?
Yeah.
Montana.
No, but that's
Iowa,
sitting on
North
top of a super
Dakota.
volcano.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
if that
yeah,
thing
but it
goes off,
would-
everybody's fucked.
Yeah, but
Right,
see, you're
yeah.
gonna be
That's
closer to the
that's
epicenter.
that's 1,000 years overdue for
Yeah, it is,
blowing.
yeah.
I
That's
think.
what I say. That's
Seeing
why
that
I'm
shit
really
pop
going
up
all
on
in.
Facebook. Is it
It'll
super?
be too late.
Yeah, all the volcano scientists are like, yeah, this is gonna like
It's
go
gotta
off.
be.
It's gonna
seems
happen.
like it. Seems like it could go
That
any
would
day.
be great. Like, especially if it happened like right now while we're recording, and just hear a rumble.
No, I'm gonna
We're like,
be
wait a minute, look at that.
We're too far away to
He
be
doesn't
killed.
have any guns. We're fucked, dude.
I didn't say-
I didn't bring all
I'll
of
get us-
mine.
I'll get us home.
Yeah,
Don't
I
you
know
worry.
we're good. But
I never said I had guns. I never said I didn't
yeah, I
have
was like,
guns.
you probably should have guns.
I never said that.
Cut
You heard
this,
it here
cut this.
first.
He's got guns. He's got them.
I never said that. I
I never said if I do or don't.
showed
you
me his
pieces of
gun.
shit.
I have a sword and a chainsaw arm.
Ooh.
Oh hell yeah, dude.
I'll take a look at the sword.
I was like, yeah, I saw the camera move. I was like, where's the chainsaw? What?
No, the
chainsaw.
camera is getting activated by your guys' hand movement.
Oh, we didn't know. You should have told us about that.
Yeah, well, it doesn't
Reactivate
matter.
it.
It's kind of fun. Except people can see my corner of soundproofing tiles, which is not fun.
I think it looks good.
I think it looks great. Let's get into our final segment, and that is Something Planet Massive Media.
Oh.
shit.
It's Something Planet Massive Media.
Oh,
There you
whoa.
are.
There we go. We did it. We made it through.
I'm scared.
I forgot I had something else on that tab. I used to have like a little video. I should have a little video on there.
Take your time.
No, I'm good. We're
Oh,
not
okay.
doing edits.
It's Something Planet.
We're going- it's
Massive
on a loop.
Media.
God damn it. Everything's on a loop. What did I do to this?
We did it. It was us.
No, it's because
did it.
I messed with all the settings last week when I played that unholy set through OBS. on
Oh,
Twitch.
nice.
So I messed with all the settings, and now it's like trying to double up on music and shit like that.
What happens?
Something Planet Massive
Technology.
Media. It's the segment where we talk about the content that we're consuming. So if you've seen a movie, if you've read a book, No? Okay.
I read a book.
Television
It's called
show?
Nettle and Bone. It was like a goth princess bride. It was great.
Nettle and Bone?
Nettle and
Yeah.
Bone. It was really fun. It was a fun
What
book.
is it about?
Can I preface this for a second?
I guess so.
He's
We were
in
going to
a-
talk about Nettle and
No,
Bone.
he's
but
in a book club, and this is why he's reading
I
these
think-
really cool books.
I think you should.
Tell
I think
us-
you know what? I think everybody should join a book club.
Yeah,
if,
should.
if it motivates you to read more, I think that's one of the biggest problems in this country.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
is
you're not
that
wrong.
almost everyone is becoming illiterate.
Yeah.
Amen.
Even if it's
Amen.
fiction, like you
Yeah,
know.
just whatever. Even if it's like fucking like my wife is in a book.
Biographies.
Vampire
My wife is
porn?
in a book club. Yeah, it's like fairy porn
Yeah,
and
yeah.
smut. Like who cares?
Yeah.
Just read something.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
true.
yeah, enjoy yourself. Yeah,
Some of
Reading
those
stuff
things
is
get
great.
me
So Nettle
hard.
and Bone is
Sorry.
like if you've seen Princess Bride, I mean,
Of course.
yeah, of course. So it's like it's literally like a gothic version of that. Instead of the princess trying to get the prince, or she's trying to kill the prince, and it's just great. Nettle and Bone. I can't remember who it's by, but it's a great book. It's great.
right here.
That does sound good. I read one that was also inspired by The Princess Bride recently, and it was actually very good. So Brandon Sanderson, this guy is like a fantasy writer, but he's got like dozens and dozens of books. Like I don't even like to the point where you're like, where do I even start if I
Yeah.
want to read any of this shit?
Yep.
And so I looked on Reddit, and they recommended this book called Tress of the Emerald Sea. So it's kind of like The Princess Bride, but he said he was inspired to write it after, like he said during COVID, he watched The Princess Bride with his wife, and he was like, oh, the princess doesn't actually do shit
No.
the entire movie. Like she doesn't fucking do anything.
Yeah, she just like kind of gets captured over and over.
Yeah, like it's like he was like the character is kind of boring, and they named the book after this character,
Yeah.
and she doesn't do shit. So he basically wrote this with the premise of her love gets lost at sea, and instead of just waiting for him, she goes and tries to find him.
Okay,
Nice.
that sounds cool
Yeah.
as
A
shit.
little take on it. Oh,
Yeah, so it's kind of a different take. It's a completely different story, and it's set in
Obviously,
like a
but-
weird fantasy world where they sail on like emerald mushroom spores that are
okay.
like bubbling up. That if you like throw water on, or if they like touch you with like water on them, that it just like kills you. Like a plant will grow through your body
Ter-
or something.
terrifying.
So it's really weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, Tress of the Emerald Sea. I totally.
Oh, the
recommend
Emerald Sea. I get it.
that. Yeah.
Okay, that sounds cool.
It is
I
cool.
like unique premises.
Yeah, I thought it was definitely unique.
Fantasy's a hard thing to like be new in.
Right.
You know?
His universe seems like it's like a new fantasy
Yeah.
universe, because he'll have like these old timey stories.
Yeah.
But like some of the characters, like two of the characters in this book are not from that planet.
Oh wow.
They're
Okay.
like, so they're part of like a larger
Alien,
galaxy
yeah.
or whatever. Yeah. One
That's
guy's
cool.
like a zombie, and one guy's like a fucking wizard, but they're both
Right.
not from this planet.
Heard.
neat.
I mean, that was like
cohesive.
fucking.
Dune.
Dune has space wizards. Yeah.
I was gonna say, yeah, Space Wizards, and I mean,
Got you.
Lord of the Rings. What is his name? Gandalf. He
Gandalf.
like came down from the skies.
Oh yeah, he's like the embodiment of like a star or
Yeah,
something
yeah.
like that. I don't know. I prefer when wizards are
get me
just like
into
dudes.
this.
Yeah. Like, yeah, you were born here. You went through some training.
He was Gandalf the Grey.
Do you watch anime at all?
Sometimes. Like I'm not
Sometimes.
opposed to it, but
Right.
I just don't typically
Yeah.
watch it.
Yeah.
Like I think the last anime I watched
like-
was what was the one where they're like flying around on those Spider-Man packs and killing giants?
Oh, I know. Attack
on Titan.
Oh,
that was like
yeah.
the last one I watched.
All right,
yeah.
that was a good one. That was intense.
I feel like anime's porn. I don't want to talk about what I'm into.
You know, like, I don't
kinda.
like it does.
I like
watch it.
Ichigai and
What do you like to
does-
watch? I like to watch romantic stuff sometimes. I don't like,
it reveal like whatever anime you're watching does reveal a lot of
A
like,
lot of
all
personality.
about you. It sure
Yeah.
does. Yeah, it sure.
Elfin Live.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
like my buddy,
stop,
my
talking
buddy
about anime
Jared.
now.
You guys have probably met him. Yeah, he watches like
Jared
a lot.
Walker?
Yeah, Jared Walker. Like he watches a lot of like anime shows about like girls that have like too many boyfriends.
yeah.
I'm like, well, I,
I
don't
can
know
see
what
that.
this says about you, but like it fits. It fits.
That's pretty funny. The animes I watch are about a dude who has way too many girlfriends, and they're great.
There's those ones too.
Yeah, those are the ones I watch. So, Jared, we can talk later and figure out. what's-
He wants to be your wife.
Have you guys watched any good movies lately? I have
Yes.
the movie I want to talk about.
Ooh, let's hear yours.
yeah, go.
I want to hear yours first.
What the fuck?
I
did
watched
just
two
watch?
movies yesterday. I watched 1917 with Benjamin Cumberbatch.
That movie is fantastic.
That was a good movie.
That was like it appears to be one continuous shot.
Yeah, they did good at that.
That's
Yeah.
impressive because most movies nowadays are cut so
And one of
fast.
them is like a lot of it is single shots.
Yeah, there's like up to like I think the longest one shot that they did was like 15 minutes long. Yeah,
It's
That's
impressive.
impressive.
It's an impressive movie.
That's
it
very
really
impressive.
is.
And
yeah.
the cast kills it. There's a couple things, and I'm like, you could push through here. He should have taken a fucking bullet there. You know what I mean? I'm like, all right.
There's well, I really liked what I liked about 1917 was the randomness of
Yeah.
war, where they don't typically show that in movies. They usually show it's just like the hero's really good at fighting,
Yeah.
and that's how he survives. But that's not actually how it
Yeah,
goes.
it's just
Yeah.
luck.
It's just a lot of it is just fucking luck.
yeah.
yeah.
Like
Explosions happening
like
and you
the most
didn't die.
skilled Navy SEAL in the world will still catch one to the head
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
just be done.
Yeah,
I
because
love
that's
it.
how bullets work.
Yeah, exactly.
They watch his whole.
I'll take another one of those beers.
Hell yeah, pass him around, brother. I liked at the end of it. He walks in and you're like, damn, when is this thing ending? And you hear the background music and you think that, okay, they've done this weird cut, and he actually walks into the group of people that he needs. You know?
Yeah.
It was timed so well, and it happened like
Yeah,
he
that's-
did. He
All right, I
gave
guess
up.
I gotta watch this movie. Stop
No,
spoiling
it's
it.
good, dude.
All
It's
right.
you don't give it away. There's so much that happens.
No, there's
you can't give it away.
it's definitely like the hero's journey.
Okay, that's cool.
It's good.
I like that.
Yeah, it's
What was the other movie you watched?
it's World
yeah,
War
what was your
One.
movie? Yeah,
Set in World War One. Yeah, I think it was honestly a fantastic movie.
It was really good. I was surprised I hadn't seen it before.
I'm surprised it didn't do better than it did.
Because Benjamin
That's-
Cumberbatch isn't in it as much as they made it seem like.
Right,
he was.
he's only in one scene,
Yeah.
2 scenes or something.
Yeah,
it's mostly
very-
just the kid.
Yeah. And that's when I started it. I was like, oh, cool. All right, this guy's on it. I'm in. Whatever he's attached
Right,
to,
he's
I'm
always
sure
good.
it's gonna be
yeah,
good enough.
He's always good.
And then it was like, oh, where the fuck is this guy again?
Where's the actor I
Does
wanted
he
to
show
see?
up or what?
The one that I saw that I wanted to talk about. Well, actually, let me talk about a show real quick because it kind of matches up well with 1917. 1917 is what I've been referencing when I've been describing this new sitcom. Actually, this new sitcom starring Seth Rogen. What? Created by Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg,
It's
and
probably
written
on
by them
Apple
and stuff.
TV, isn't it?
It's called It's on Apple TV.
God damn it! I fucking do it.
It's called The Studio. It's called The Studio, but what's unique about this sitcom is that they do like big budget, old time Hollywood cinematography.
That's cool. Yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah.
1917.
Classic shots.
So they're doing like classic shots, but with like
Hard
camera
sets.
work where they're like switching back and forth between the actors and then like following them down a hallway and outside.
Just
There's one episode called The Oneer about the studio executives want to witness this one shot that they only have enough times. They only have enough light to do like 1 or 2 times.
Yeah.
And how like all of the creatives do not fucking want them there.
Yeah.
And the last 6 minutes of the show is them ruining the one shot. But them ruining the one shot is a one shot that
Yeah.
follows them for 6
Right.
fucking minutes.
Just super meta on meta.
Yeah,
Yes.
super meta. So, yeah, the studio.
It's like an
is-
homage to all the technique.
Right, right,
Oh,
and
okay.
and they actually like they have like behind the scenes photographers that so there's like photographers that are like shooting what the actual
Yep.
cinematographer is doing. And it's like holy shit, this motherfucker is working.
That's it now. Everybody's like, if you're not documenting your process, you're missing out on 80% of your process.
Right.
product. It's like,
But yeah, I love that.
Cinematography is such an underrated part of film.
so
Like
broad,
when I
man.
talk to
Well,
people
when
about
it's so
movies, and I'm
good-
like, the cinematography is great, and they go, the what? I'm like, never
Every-
mind.
A lot of
Picture
times
it.
it's so good that people just don't even know. Like you don't
Yeah.
even really notice unless it's
yeah,
bad.
Exactly. Yeah. If it's real good, you're
that's
just
why
engulfed in
Dune
the
sold. That's why Dune sold.
Right.
The people. There's no way the American public had the attention span for that. It was beautiful.
And it
Every
had to
shot,
look.
Yeah.
every scene was just beautiful.
And they shot everything with an IMAX camera and a regular camera.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Just to be safe.
Just everything looks so amazing that you're like, oh wow, it's so big. You know, it's like that's why they watch. Good
I
pictures.
I watched that on the IMAX screen.
That would have been good.
Too much Too much for me. I have tinnitus.
I don't like
I
it.
have tinnitus, and it was just like.
Dude, I
It was
can't
way
I
too
can't do an
loud.
IMAX. It's too much for me too. Just the whole visual scope. I'm
like,
like,
I
give
just
me a
needed-
basic fucking movie theater,
Yeah, I
please.
just needed a regular movie theater with
Yeah.
good speakers.
Yeah, I don't need to be in the movie. Like, I don't need to
Engage my
fucking.
neck.
I like my life. I'm not
Yeah, I
trying
feel like
to
I'm
feel that.
in a fucking sandworm right
Yeah,
now.
no thanks. Yeah.
Well, she's eating us.
What was the other movie you saw yesterday?
Oh God, what was the first
Now
one?
you've.
I can't remember.
Well, the first one was 1917.
I watched Predator: Killer of Killers on Hulu.
Oh, is that good?
It was pretty good. It was
The
animated.
animation looked weird.
It was decent. It was a little
Okay.
janky, a little anime in 3D. It was
Right.
not the best animation they could have went with, but the storyline was really good. It shows you kind of like what the predators do with the humans who kill a predator.
Give you some
Oh,
backstory.
Yeah.
did it show the girl from the Western one?
Maybe.
Oh, because I really like where they're going with it, where they can set it kind of at every time,
Yeah.
any time, and
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
just like the predators looking for the best warriors and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
One of my
Like
favorite sci-fi genres.
I really loved that the Native American Western one.
That one was great.
I thought it
Fucking
was really
great.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
agreed. That one was awesome. I was Prey, I believe it was.
Prey, yeah,
Yeah,
that
one
should have
is-
been in theaters. That
Yeah,
was
it
kind
should
of
have. It was-
wasted on
It was
Hulu.
great. Did you see it?
Really?
Oh, so
no, I
good.
seen that. I didn't see the whole thing.
I liked
It was good. It was,
I think it was Predators.
honestly, it had like the same vibe as like Bone Tomahawk, but I thought it was a little bit better.
Bone Tomahawk.
I thought it was a little bit better than Bone Tomahawk.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Bone
I mean,
Tomahawk.
I
was
love the
fucking great.
universe
I
of
love
the
westerns,
Predator
bro. I love
series.
westerns so much.
Yeah, I love a good Western.
Oh yeah.
That's one of
Absolutely.
the ones I watched. I watched The Ballad of Buster Scruggs.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I like that
great,
one.
great movie.
That's
Great
the
movie.
Coens,
First time.
right?
I think it's the Coens. Yeah, it's on
It's like a bunch of
Netflix.
vignettes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the Coen brothers.
James
yeah.
Franco.
shot.
James Franco up on the gallows.
Yeah, first time, huh?
First time. Great meme.
I don't think he fights fair.
God, that was a good movie.
That was good. That made me inspired.
Back to the Predator universe, Predators, where they had all of them woke up together, like falling from the sky. Did you
Yeah.
see that one? Fuck, that was my favorite one. Out of
Yeah, I
all.
love that one.
Like, it just opens up with people falling from the sky.
Right, that's
like,
the opening
whoa!
shot.
That's the way to open
that's,
a movie.
Robert Rodriguez's version.
Oh, yeah.
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 Oh,
Yeah,
so it's
if
like a
you-
couple shorts.
If you
Predators? No, it's one solid movie.
no,
okay, okay,
Predators is one solid movie, but that's Robert Rodriguez's version of Predators.
That's why it
it's
was
like-
so goddamn good.
Yeah,
I love Robert Rodriguez.
The opening shot and the final shot,
Yeah.
both perfect.
Perfect. Yeah. So many good lines and scenes. The cast killed it. You need to watch that shit.
Yeah, I'm going in. That's what I'm doing.
Yo, Predators
next
is great.
week. I love the whole series.
Larry,
Oh, dude.
Larry Fishburne.
Yep.
As like the
Dude, all-star cast, bro. Adrian Brody.
Larry Fishburne is like the crazy castaway.
Hell
Yeah. Been stranded there for decades, just surviving. Fucking was a dude from that '70s show.
Oh yeah, Toby
Maguire?
Is
No,
it- no, not Toby.
not Toby.
Topher.
Topher Grace.
Topher
Grace. Yeah.
Not Toby,
Fucking, he
Topher.
was in there. Yeah, dude. Oh, dude, the movie was amazing. Very underrated. Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
Oh, what did you do?
I was waving
He's
my
just
hands.
waving.
Yeah, I got hands.
It's ignoring Thomas.
Good. Me and the camera, we get it.
Fuck you, Cameron.
Last movie I want to talk about before we get out of here,
Yeah.
and we're already a little over time. You guys
Hell
are a great
yeah.
conversation, so
Thank
thanks
you.
for
Cheers,
being
brother.
here.
Likewise.
Cheers. Don't touch it.
Don't spill it.
I'm not gonna spill it. Tom might spill it.
Yeah, last movie I want to talk about. It's not a hot take or a hot taint, but I did just watch Sinners
Was it good?
with Michael B. Jordan. It far surpassed my expectations.
Hell yeah! I've been wanting
I
to see
thought it
that
was
one.
going to be overhyped.
Okay.
Because it was like everybody was saying like how wonderful it is, and it's the same director as Black Panther, and I really liked Black Panther. But
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought Black Panther was a little bit
Yeah,
overhyped.
the first one.
And
Sure.
and don't get me wrong, I think Black Panther, fantastic Marvel comic book movie.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Right.
But like people were talking about it like it was like a work of art or something.
Yeah.
Oh no!
it's a comic
It's
book
the same
movie.
fucking comic
Like it's a
book movie.
good movie.
Yeah, but it's the same comic book movie. Like,
But like
you got a hero, you got a villain that's exactly like the hero. They fight. I love it.
I'm over here.
Yeah, it just ignores him completely. Let's see. Let's focus more in on Thomas.
Yeah, give me. I'll scoot
So
it.
what
There.
movie? Perfect.
Stop it. I'm blushing.
Oh, Sinners. You said it was they
Sinners
exceeded your expectations.
Sinners is a film. Sinners is a work of art.
Okay.
For
Watch this
sure.
now.
Oh,
yeah,
heard.
it's a vampire
Sold.
movie. It's an action vampire movie for sure.
Yeah, heard.
It's a
Oh, that's in the trailer.
It's an action
Yeah, yeah.
vampire movie for sure. It's a musical for sure.
Cool.
Also, not in the trailer that it's a musical.
Yeah,
But
right.
It is a
This is
musical.
news.
Yeah.
Michael B.
It's just
Jordan.
it's great. It's about a pair, and I purposely didn't watch. I didn't watch any trailers for it just because somebody.
You can't watch trailers anymore.
Somebody that I trusted were like was like, this is like a work of art. You should see
Really?
it.
Okay.
Dang.
So I didn't watch any trailers for it or anything, and I didn't know. So, but it's about two twin brothers, both played by Michael B. Jordan. They come. They're World War I veterans, and after that, you find out that they become gangsters in Chicago. So this is after that. They've come
hell yeah.
back from Chicago to open up a juke joint in rural Mississippi.
Okay.
And the first night turns into basically like a dusk till
Till dawn. Yeah.
situation.
Dusk till
Yeah.
dawn. Yeah,
Oh, I'm
yeah,
going
So
home
it's
and
just
watching
it's
this.
so good.
Hell
It's
yeah.
so
I'm going home
good.
and watching
It's
Yeah.
it's
Let's go right now.
Yeah, we gotta go, John.
That sounds awesome.
10 out of 10, honestly.
Hell yeah.
It was
Dude,
so good.
and those
All
are
the
so
acting
rare
was good.
nowadays.
The music was all perfect.
A 10 out of
Like-
10 movie is so rare now.
I'm
excited.
it was funny because there was a TikTok person, Jason Pergin, that I
called
follow.
influencers.
Influencer. sorry,
Yeah, I go by
influencer. He's an author too. That's why I follow him. But yeah, he was noting that it was a musical, and that he was what he was saying was, I thought, hilarious to me, that a lot of people that have watched this movie don't even realize that it's a musical.
Yeah.
Like, because
That's cool.
there's obviously music in it, but it's 100% music driven.
Right.
Yeah,
You know.
Yeah.
The soundtrack drives movies.
Like Baby
Yeah, and-
Driver. Baby Driver is very
Yeah, but I
soundtrack.
mean, there's
it is
no
more musical.
singing.
Yeah, I got
in
you. Well, they
Baby Driver.
open
Like the
a-
characters don't sing. In this, they sing because it's
if you
a
could take
nightclub.
it to the
Yeah.
stage, if you could take a movie to the stage and they're singing and they could sing the parts.
Yeah, this movie.
Okay,
this
so-
movie could be done on Broadway. They
It's
could do it as a
musical.
play.
So, in any given point in this movie, if they're not in the nightclub, do they break out into song?
the vampires do. Yes.
Hell yeah.
All right, I'm sold.
Hell yeah. Dude, this is
That
what
sounds
what's his
cool.
face made.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, because that was one of the arguments. It's like, well, it's about a nightclub. It's about musicians. It's
Yeah.
like, okay, but like the vampires in the parking lot do a couple of songs.
Like, everybody's kind of a musician.
Like in Dusk Till Dawn when the vampire's playing that weird body guitar out of nowhere.
Yeah, that doesn't make it a musical.
It's definitely better than From Dusk Till Dawn, and I do love that movie as well.
yeah,
It's
classic
great,
movie, yeah.
great classic
Whoa.
Robert
Salma
Rodriguez.
Hayek's toes.
But this
Oh
is
my
better.
God.
Quentin Tarantino's mouth. Like,
So yeah, Sinners, 10
I'm
out of
gonna write
10.
that
I hope
10
I
out of
didn't.
10.
I hope I didn't spoil it too much.
Yeah, it's fine. Fuck 'em.
But
It's a
yeah,
movie.
it'll be good.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for
Thank
watching.
you.
Thank you so much for listening. Remember, check us out on
Who's thinking
Instagram
that?
at
Not us.
JohnJS Planet, at the Ryan Cleveland, at Hot Taints, and at Something Planet Podcast. You can check out the Hot Taints on YouTube. It's like a big long thing that I'm not going to try to repeat.
Not
Just
a
search for it.
podcast. If you
Hot
type in
Taints, an
Hot
internet
Taints,
show.
an internet show.
And if you
intro.
join our group on Facebook, the Something Planeteers, you could find all sorts of clips from Hot Taints and Something Planet.
Yeah.
Available right at your fingertips. So yeah, follow us everywhere.
Yes,
Check
please.
out our Twitch channel. Appreciate you guys for stopping in.
Hell
Thank
yeah,
you,
dude.
Mr.
Love
Murray.
you.
Thank
This
you.
was fun.
Love you guys, man. It was
We
awesome.
are getting out of here.
You got outro music?
Outro music?
We
Yeah,
do.
no
We have
fucking
outro
song.
music.
This-
We'll just do the same thing while you guys.
No, we're still doing it.
Yeah, we're
It's
making
just-
it.
it's all
We're
good.
making it. I'm gonna make it as awkward as possible.
Good, yeah, that's. I don't know if you've met us.
Got you feeling down. You've lived here for years.
Yeah.
We're still on.
I know.
I'm having so much fun.
I still hear music.
Follow us on hottaints.com. Internet shows.
Hot Taints, Hot Taints.
Hot Taints, Hot Taints.
Title Brewing.
Miss you, Ed Nemi.